Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Canes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. The coverage team maintains its discipline, not much doing on that return. So Florida State's offense will go on the attack first. In a series that's been defined by close games, the last meeting was not that as the Canes blew them away.
They jumped out all over the Noles early in that game. They kind of established that rhythm and swagger. And David, you know, when this team gets the swag and they start feeling themselves, it's ball game. It's over.
When they get it going and the talent they always have upper-end talent on their teams. It's just, can they meet that talent? Can they exceed it sometimes, occasionally? They were up for Florida State a year ago. Let's see if Florida State can return the favor.
Back to pass on second down. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Third down defense is so pivotal in a football game. In this third down, nice job. Good coverage in the back end, but the rush gets home, forcing the 4th down. Nice start for this defense.
The Seminoles send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. So Miami's offense taking the field, first chance we have to see them today. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Sweet cut there. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Gets it out quickly. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete to the left. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. The give on the option. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Catch in the middle, it's Prince. On the move at the 30. Touchdown Seminoles! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lowry. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hurricanes will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Running behind that left side. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. The sure hands, it's Prince. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Seminoles need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. On target.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They punt it away on 4th down. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Off play action on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Dumps it off in the flats. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. A strike downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Noles headed quickly to the line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to throw on 3rd. Caught near the sticks. It's Prince. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Both teams made no secret. They wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He's looking to throw. Here's a heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Wide receiver comes in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Prince. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's 30. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. No good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Looking to throw again. It's caught downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Hurricanes want to pick up the tempo.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Caught over the middle. It's Lowry. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He caught it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They'll send out the kicker here. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they've taken the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. USC answered the bell away from the Coliseum today with an impressive victory. The Trojans knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, they're after him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The Seminoles are on the move. Got his man quickly. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. To the ground, he's got it again. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, he's got some space. And the Noles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Seminoles decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Lowry. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. 1st and 10 for the offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. There's the pressure. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. QB draw. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They booted away on 4th down. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got an open man. Lots of running room. He's at the... And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Florida State.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
14, Miami, 10.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Canes will punt this one away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. And they pick up just a few on that completion. While will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. And the Seminoles will send out the punt unit. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Running back searching for a hole. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Noles and Canes. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Miami and Florida State plays out.
The Noles will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll open the second half with a run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his tight end. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Get it out on the screen. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. With the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. UTSA packed a wallop today. This was supposed to be a major road test, and instead it felt like a stroll down the Riverwalk there in San Antonio. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Quickly out to the tight end. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this center downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And the Hurricanes are marching down the field. To the air on 1st down. Snagged out of the air.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Canes with the 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Took a shot as he threw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. The give on the counter. Powers through the defender. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. The Hurricanes have taken it inside the 20. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The inside handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Seminoles are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. The Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Excellent coverage that time, didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. The screen, and watch out. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Now improvising. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Canes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Canes! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. He's not gonna make it, and he couldn't get there to tie the game. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. And the Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. They go to the ground. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. The give out of the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They kick it away on 4th down. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds his man in the middle. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Canes will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. The pitch. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Noles have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Complete to the left. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Beck's going for the goal line. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown Seminoles! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Vanderbilt has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Nashville. They're up by 8 over Boston College. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. From the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. This offense has it with really good field position. Going right to work up top. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
The Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Seminoles have pushed it inside the 20. Quick pass on the jet motion. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's high. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Wide open downfield. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Hurricanes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
And the Canes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. He wants to throw it. Didn't have much of a choice. Just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Wants to throw on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got the back in the middle. Great reaction by this defense immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. The Noles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They want that clock to run. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Punt is in the air. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. And that is incomplete.
I think at this time, you just have to throw caution to the wind. You're down by a lot. You're deep in your own end late, so you're just going to be throwing it. The defense knows it. They're pinning their ears back. You're going to have to get rid of it early. Someone is going to have to step up and make a play, and that's going to have to happen a couple of different times if you're going to win this game.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Trying to pick up the 1st out of the backfield. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. Wants to throw again. Snagged in the middle. It's Lowry. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
To the air on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Lowry. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Makes the catch. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. Quick spin on the line. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Off the play fake on 1st down. Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Hurricanes are in the hurry-up. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. It rarely disappoints when the Seminoles and Hurricanes get together, and it is Florida State celebrating the flaming spear of victory by taking down the U. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.